YouTube, what's going on? Alex from HD Cards and Collectibles back for another video. In today's video, I have a few resources I thought would be good to share with everyone, whether you're new to the hobby or kind of just getting back into the swing of things. These are some resources that I look at almost every day when it comes to card collecting, trading, and investing. So I thought I'd share them with you guys. Also, before we get into that, I just want to call out, we do have an Instagram page where we post a lot more frequently. We do some breaks on there as well as some Instagram live rips and reviews. We've been posting pretty frequently on there, so if you guys want to check that out, it's right here. It's hd.cards with a Z. Check that out, and yeah, let's get right into it. So first off, one of the resources, the first one we have for you guys today is cardboardconnection.com. Links to all these will be down in the description as well. Cardboard Connection is a great resource for just the overall sets, what comes in every product, as well as a release schedule. I'm constantly checking this website. It's a really great resource. If you go down right here, it has the new release schedule. It has hot players to take a look at. So these are some of the products that have come out recently and what to look forward to. You can also go here and view the full calendar. And that kind of gives you the release calendar for the year. Obviously, a lot of these will be subject to change. Panini has been pushing a lot of different products back recently. So you kind of have to just check back and see if when this gets updated for stuff that's supposed to come out. Right now we are in March, so this is kind of what we're looking at for the next products to be released. We got Absolute Basketball, Select Football end of the month, and then Prism. Prism I would probably expect to be coming out more in March, but we'll play that by ear. So that's one great function of Cardboard Connection. Another function is, like I mentioned, you can kind of look up all the sets. So let's say, for example, I open some Optic, right, and I pull a parallel that I'm not exactly familiar with. Obviously, with Panini products, there's a lot of different parallels in the Prism as well as the Optic and some of the other products, so it can get pretty confusing. So this right here is the Donruss Optic football cards for 2020. And then here's all the base parallel breakdowns, and it tells you where you can get all of these products as well, which is great. So, obviously on the left here, we have all the hobby. And then it goes through and shows, what the print run is on all those, which is awesome. And then retail exclusives, it has the different retail products and where you can get those. If you guys are familiar, MJH usually they are the ones that stock Walmart, and Excel is usually Target. So that's where you would find those parallels. Then they also have a bunch of different like inserts that you can get, as well as the autographs. It's basically anything that you can pull out of all the packs. So it's a great resource to go through and just look at all the different products. And this kind of breaks down all of the box breakdowns as well. So, you can kind of decide for yourself which box do you want to get and what parallels you might be able to pull out of those boxes. And then it literally has the full set breakdown of all the cards and which number everyone is. Rated rookies, rookie autographs, and it'll go through all the different autograph sets as well. So yeah, this is an awesome resource. I would definitely take a look at this. Let me also, we'll look at one more. Over here in the search, we'll do 2020, or let's look at an older product. We'll go 2019. Let's do Revolution basketball, and we'll go to the checklist. So once again, for basketball, same type of thing. It has all the different parallels and inserts, etc. in there to take a look at. So I definitely recommend this website. I check this all the time. It's great when you're looking up things on eBay too, just to make sure all the eBay listings are correct with what parallel each card is. Usually has a picture example like this for you to go and check out. So definitely take a look at that. The next site we are going to take a look at. So this is speaking of Revolution. For example here, so sometimes when you want to look at sold history on a card, to kind of gauge the value of a card, right? So go through and there's always these best offer accepteds. So if you guys didn't know, I mean, some of you might know this, but I just want to call this out to anybody that doesn't. If you want to get an accurate price on what this is, this website is going to be called 130points.com. Link will be down in the description for that as well. And so what you want to do is you're going to pull up the sold item with the best offer accepted. So this offer has ended, and then you can just copy the exact title here, take it over into 130 point, and type it in the search. And then what it's going to do is it's going to pull up all the eBay sold histories, and it's going to give you the best offer accept price. So that's some really valuable information that you can take, and you kind of get a better gauge of what the cards that you're looking at, what they're going for. Yeah, it's just a really good tool, and there's a lot of times where cards you'll only be seeing those best offers, and that doesn't really give you an accurate price point on the card. So another great tool there. Next up, we have two different tools, similar products basically. So Card Ladder, and then I actually forgot to pull up the other one. The other one is Market Movers. So Card Ladder and Market Movers are similar in that they do require a paid subscription. So I just want to put that out front. Obviously, we're not sponsored by either of these or anything like that, but I personally use I do have Card Ladder. I have the free version of it though, but I do pay for the Market Mover subscription. It's a similar product. I'm not as familiar with Card Ladder, but we can go over that really quickly. So Card Ladder kind of just shows you a ranking and a price history on cards and like sales data. It just kind of shows you what's hot, what to look for. You can kind of go through and they rank basically their cards based on sales and popularity and things like that. So yeah, you can take a look at the ladder. There's also an index, so it'll kind of show you where the market's trending on certain products. A lot of this though is behind a paywall of the Pro, so it's $15 a month, it looks like, for Card Ladder, and it comes with this kind of stuff. Over here on Market Movers, which is what I use, once again, it is a paid subscription, but I like Market Movers because you can chart a lot of different things. So I basically just use this mostly for looking at prices of graded cards and kind of tracking that. Most popular thing that I use is the popular cards chart. For the popular cards chart, let's type in a player. Let's go Kyler Murray, and then it will pop up some popular sets. We'll look at, let's go to 2019 Optic and be his rookie card, and we'll just keep it easy. We'll go with the base, and then we get to select the grade that we want to take a look at. Let's go PSA 10, choose grade. And then basically, yeah, so it shows you the kind of recent sales history on the card. Obviously, what I like to is it has the pop count displayed here. So we got a pop of only 129 on Kyler Murray PSA 10s, 21 sold within the date range, and the average sale price of $325. So obviously you can tell he's kind of trending upwards right now. If we wanted to go back and see a larger history, obviously this is only from December 13th to current. We can click up here on the calendar and we'll go back to, August was super hot for football, so we'll kind of get a full spectrum of the prices during football season here, and we'll go through Saturday or through the current date and search. And this is what we come up with. So 68 have sold. Yeah, same price point, are obviously average here, but you can kind of take a look and see the prices, trending up into the season. It peaked really hard on September 25th and then came down. That was obviously a couple weeks into the season, and then it kind of cooled off. The market just cooled off in general, right? So then it kind of trended back up as the Cardinals could maybe make the playoffs. And then I would have to double check, but I would assume right here, this is about the time that they were out of contention for the playoffs. And then it's kind of trended down in the off season, and it's starting to pick back up. So honestly, like right now, the price on Kyler, definitely would take a look at, back before this season, this was trending around $330 to $400. So it even got as high as $568, which I think is a bit unrealistic going forward, but it could be a good decent time to take a look at those cards. So that's basically what I use Market Movers for, just kind of to graph at different prices and just kind of see where the market's at as a whole. They also have a chart sealed wax function, which I haven't used too much. I'm kind of just getting into that, but there's a lot of great things in here. I would highly recommend. They do have a few different versions that you can subscribe to and pay for. Some are relatively high expensive, and then some are around 100, I think, for a year. That's like the light version, so I would take a look at those. All right, and then lastly today, so we have two other sites that I want to mention. We have Blowout as well as Steel City Collectibles. These are kind of just online distributors for products. Obviously, if you guys, I'm assuming, have been to a Target or Walmart recently, it's extremely hard to find any sort of sealed product to be able to open. So if you don't want to go to eBay and you want to be able to buy, you know, maybe some hobby boxes or some higher end boxes, I would definitely recommend. These are kind of the industry leaders as far as, you know, being able to purchase boxes online. I kind of just go back and forth and compare and see, you know, who has the better pricing on stuff. We'll go to, let's look at Blowout. We'll go to sports. We'll go to basketball. And let's see how much it might be sold out to right now. Let's see. So we'll just take a look at, okay, they got the new Revolution hobby box for $400. So that's about, I think Panini was selling it on their website for about $345, but it's really hard to get stuff on Panini's website as well. So about a $50 markup to be able to just buy it on here. And we will go and check on Steel City for the same thing. I'm not as familiar with Steel City. I usually use Blowouts. Let's just go 2020 Revolution. Okay, and yeah, same price here. I have it on sale, $400 as well. So similar things here. You can kind of go through. I do kind of like the layout of Blowout a little bit better. And you can go back and look at, you know, older product as well. Let's go 2017 basketball. Kind of go back through and, you know, you can take a look at all this older stuff that they have. Obviously, most of this is going to be really expensive right now, but if you do want to get some sealed products, this is definitely a way to do it. All right, and one last resource I want to call out before we end today's video. If you guys made it this far, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to drop a like on the video. It really helps us out, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. I do want to call out both of the basketball subreddit and the football card subreddit on Reddit, obviously. These are both great places to kind of just take a look at other people's collections, see what other people are doing with the cards that they're buying and things that they're hitting. It's a great place to ask questions as well, find out things. You can definitely just kind of see lots of cool cards on here. People like to post their hits, so definitely a great place to look. And you can even find things like this, like a really cool display case, just some older cards. Maybe we got an Upper Deck LeBron and Jordan card here. That's really cool. And then same thing over on the football subreddit. I would definitely, you know, if you're gonna post, take a look at the rules and everything like that. I mostly just kind of browse and lurk on these subreddits, but definitely cool to take a look every day and just kind of see what people are doing in the hobby. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. We will see you in the next video. We do have a Optic football rip and review coming out shortly, and yeah, be on the lookout for that. All right, thank you guys for watching. See ya.